So we're laying here in bed and we were talking about Christmas gifts that we get from our grandparents. And I can't confirm or deny who this person is, but she got a present and it was a coat. And what do we do when we open the coat, open the present from our grandparents? Could be a sweater or a coat that not so much. We open it, and when we're opening it, we look like this. Oh my gosh, I am never wearing this damn thing. And we're looking down. Then we take it up so our grandma can look at it. And we take it up and we say, "Oh, I love the coat. Thank you so much, Grandma. Oh, this is the coat I've always wanted." And in your head, you're thinking, "Not so much. Never." And then your grandma gets a matching coat to your sister, who is also doing the fake smile. "Oh, how I love this coat." But in her head is, "Oh my gosh, girlfriend, there's no way. Nuh-uh, no she didn't." Then the grandma says, "You know what would be fun, since we live in New York and there's beach and water and ocean," which I'm from Iowa, which is in the middle of the country, just in case you're wondering. The beach, and there's beach and sand and no snow. So let's take a picture of our matching coats down by the beach. And so you go and you put on your coat, and you're sitting next to your wife who's apparently in bed on a motorcycle. But anyway, you go to the beach. You go to the beach with water with your coats on. Now, excuse me, I'm from Iowa in the middle of cornfields. When it's December, there's no beach, and if there's water, you can walk on it because there's ice. Not because you're Jesus, but because there's ice. So then you take a picture, and the picture that they took together looks like one of those pictures where your mother said, "Okay, now smile." Dang it, you guys aren't smiling. Now smile. We're taking it again. If I have to take this picture one more time. And so then they take it all smiley with their coats. And I'm sure when they got home, they put their coats somewhere where they never use them again. Am I right? So, anyway, I know Christmas is a long time down, but grandparents, cash. Cash is always a good thing. If you are over the age of 12, you want cash. Cash or gift cards is always a good thing. Cash and gift cards. When my grandparents started giving us cash, checks, I never once had that face when I looked down and looked up. It was the same face. A face of joy and excitement and thinking of, what am I going to spend this $50 on? Oh, what joy am I going to have with this money? It's not a useless gift. Not that any gift is useless. No offense, grandmas and grandpas. But cash is the best thing you can ever have.
Yeah, don't do this to them.
Yeah, don't do this to them. This right here. Those are the coats that they were wearing. You can just see in their faces that it was a forced smile. Not judging, just saying. So, on another note, we went to Target today, and I felt like I was waiting to get a surgery done. I was in a long line, and I thought I was like going to drive-through dentist. And we're all wearing masks. I took a picture of the huge line, and you all have to be wearing masks, and you get your stuff, and you go out. And people, what I think is funny, is people are wearing their mask in their car. And now I just saw on the news, the government is encouraging people to wear their mask in the car alone, because apparently you might catch it from yourself. It's like, "Oh, How did you get corona? I gave it to myself. I touched my face and I licked my hand and I put it all in my face and I gave it to myself. Crazy, crazy stuff. So, maybe this is funny to you, maybe it's not. We just watched a little bit of Robin Williams. Comic genius. It's sad that he took his own life. We've been talking about that. But he's so funny because just like me, he was able to share his life experiences. And he was talking about the different presidents. And full disclosure, I'm pretty conservative, always voted Republican, voted for President Bush II. But one thing you notice about Bush is, as Robin Williams says, he probably is not going on a speaking tour. I remember watching one of his interviews. He was up talking to the press, and he was talking about one of his cabinet members or attorney general or someone getting drugged, was getting a hard time. They're giving a hard time, and he goes, the press is dragging him through the mud. And he paused, and as he was pausing, I was saying, talk, open your mouth, talk. So anyway, little comic relief. Maybe you think it's funny. Maybe my face is funny. My mom always said I had a face for radio. I never really understood why she would say that, but I have a great face for radio. So anywho, have a great day. Be nice to yourself and do something nice for somebody else.